Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Smells Like. I'm Josh. So good to see you. For this video, I have three recent designer releases. These are men's designer releases that have been released and are really kind of geared towards summer. So just trying some of the newest designer releases for summer, just to give you my thoughts on them, kind of tell you what they're like, see if maybe they might be something that you yourself would like to try. So let's just dive right in. I've already got these sprayed on test strips. I don't have bottles or anything to show you because I'm just in the sampling phase with these. Let's jump right in. The first one is from Dolce & Gabbana. This is Light Blue Sun. So another light blue flanker. Follow up to a couple years ago, or it was either last year or the year before, that Light Blue Intense came out. This definitely feels like a follow-up to Light Blue Intense. It feels like they took Light Blue Intense and added some things and tweaked it to make this new flanker, Light Blue Sun. The whole, I guess, theme behind this is this sun aspect, so this ozonic kind of rays of sunshine, really trying to bottle the feeling of summer, of swimming, that aquatic feeling, being at the ocean, being at the beach, being by the pool, and then having the rays of sunlight, that kind of summer sunny vibe. They really have tried to, I think, bottle that. In this case, this has notes of grapefruit. Coconut water is something that they've added that past light blue flankers have not had, so an interesting note there with the coconut water. And then this ozonic accord that it goes in a different way than other light blues have, in that it really tries to, I think, mimic the feeling of rays of sunlight next to the pool, or while you're in the pool, floating around on a raft or something, getting some sun. I really think that's what they've tried to bottle here and are trying to evoke, and I think they did a good job of it. It's very, very bright, almost fizzy. Coconut water lends something that, again, is very bright, very fresh, very watery, and then you have the ozonic notes. This really, to me, smells like Light Blue Intense with the added coconut water thing and the added ozonic notes. That's pretty much what this is. But I really enjoyed and still enjoy Light Blue Intense. That was my bum around dumb reach fragrance for last summer. So this summer, I might grab Light Blue Intense, just kind of from my, like I said, going to the pool, going swimming, going to the beach, hanging out outside. When I know my fragrance is gonna be gone within an hour or two, or washed off or whatever, this is a fragrance that I think could be fun for that. Just a fun, easy, fresh, refreshing, and inexpensive summer fragrance. So this one actually is a win for me. I like it. I like the way it smells, and I think I will be getting a bottle of it. The next one, this is from Gucci, from the Gucci Guilty line. We're talking about Gucci Guilty Cologne. Now, Gucci Guilty Cologne goes in a totally different way from any men's designer releases from the last few years. Alessandro Michel, the creative director from Gucci, has been putting out great fragrances, I think, or fragrances that really break the mold of what designer releases are. Gucci Guilty Absolute, I love that fragrance. I know some people hate that one. Super strange, super weird, super risky fragrance to put out, but I love that he's putting fragrances like that out that don't smell like anything else, that really don't fit in the designer category, that really don't fit with the original Gucci Guilty. This Gucci Guilty Cologne almost feels like a counterpart to Gucci Guilty Absolute. It doesn't smell the same, but it is built around this cypress accord, so this kind of woody cypress that I think is kind of a nod to like the Italian countryside, the cypress trees that grow there, along the Mediterranean. And this is meant to be like, I think, a take on like the classic Italian colognes, your Acqua di Parma kind of style Italian colognes. And I think they did a great job of this. This has a pretty nice dose of bergamot. Again, it's built around this cypress. There's also a lot of zingy stuff. You get some zing, some zip, some kind of fizziness from juniper berries. There's a pretty strong violet in here, done in a way that's kind of soft. kind of rounds some of the zingy, sharp herbal edges, kind of rounds the edges a little bit. And then the heliotrope in this gives it this kind of minty almond, creamy minty almond vibe that is pretty interesting, but also really herbal. This is really a weird fragrance in my opinion. And for that, I really like it. I've been enjoying wearing this. I get a lot of compliments. I've been blown away at strangers stopping me and telling me that I smell great or asking me what I'm wearing with this fragrance when I've been testing this out. I've worn this quite a few times now, and I think like every time I've worn it, I've had somebody, whether it's like, you know, a girl at Starbucks or, you know, going through the drive-through or walking through the mall or whatever, stop me and say, what is that? You smell really good. And I've been surprised with that because it is such a different smell. This isn't something that smells like anything else in my opinion. Especially nothing that's out on the market now in terms of new men's designer fragrances. And so I'm really excited about this one. I think it's great. And this one's a win for me. I'll definitely be getting a bottle of this one soon. I may wait until this goes to discounters because I have a feeling this is going to get discounted pretty heavily, kind of like Gucci Guilty Absolute did, just because it's a little bit of a weird fragrance. But I love Alessandro Michel from Gucci is taking risks, putting out things that don't just smell like everything else. Like the next fragrance that I'm going to talk about. The third one here, and kind of the one that I'm least jazzed about, not that excited about, but I could see some guys really liking, is from Paco Rabanne. It's from the Invictus line. This is Invictus Legend. So the latest Invictus flanker. There have been a ton of them. This is definitely a follow-up to Invictus Aqua, where instead of the light blue, uber fresh vibe, for summer, they're going for what the trend is right now, which is this kind of darker blue, navy blue thing. Jean-Paul Gaultier did it within the navy. They're going for this darker navy blue thing, and I think that it's mirroring a trend that's in fashion right now for men's fashion, which is this kind of dark blue color. That's really a big color right now, I think, in fashion, and so I think fragrances sometimes kind of mirror that in their packaging and in the overall vibe. And so Invictus Legend, to me, smells like Invictus Aqua, the original Invictus Aqua, 2016 Invictus Aqua, darkened up and kind of salted up as well. This has a grapefruit accord. This has the bay leaf and the geranium the original Invictus Aqua had. This has this kind of aquatic accord running through it. But what sets this one apart a little bit is it's really salty. There's this kind of sea salt accord in this that I think is kind of interesting. I also think it's going to turn some people off. It's that kind of salty marine thing that's in Bulgari Aqua, the original Bulgari Aqua, which I really like. I think it's kind of interesting. Some guys don't like that salty thing, and I think it could go maybe a little weird maybe on some guys' skins. It's not bad. This isn't my favorite. This isn't breaking any new ground. Like I said, it smells quite a bit like Invictus Aqua 2016, but darkened up. It's almost like they wanted to give guys that, you know, wanted that original 2016 Invictus Aqua and the uproar when they changed it and everybody wanted the original. It's almost like this is their reaction to that, like saying, okay, here's something that we've amped up the aspects of the 2016 Aqua that kind of made it different. The bay leaf, the geranium, and this sea salt accord. We've kind of amped that up, we've changed it, and we've made it this kind of trendy navy blue color, and navy blue, it smells like a darker aquatic. You know, in smell, it doesn't smell like light blue clear water. It smells like dark navy blue ocean water, to me anyway. And I think that's what they're going for. I think for some guys, this is going to be a total win because it's super mass pleasing and you know, slightly more interesting, only slightly more interesting than some other fragrances like it, your YSL Ys and other aquatic fragrances. But this one, not something I'm going to be getting a bottle of, but I could see for some guys this being something, especially if you're just getting started in fragrances. If you don't have any other fragrances like this, maybe you never got a bottle of Invictus Aqua, or you heard everybody, you know, all the fuss about Invictus Aqua 2016, and now it's hard to find, or it's really expensive, you know, to find that one since it's been discontinued. I would recommend trying Invictus Legend. it kind of scratches that same itch, and so I think there are some guys that this could be a really good option for the summer. So that's it. We've got Light Blue Sun is a winner for me for kind of just an easy dumb reach fragrance. Guilty Cologne, big winner for me. And then Invictus Legend, honestly not a winner for me personally, but I could see its appeal. I can see how, you know, for some guys it actually might be a win for you. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to do this again sometime, hit the subscribe button. See you right here. It Smells Like Fragrance channel for another video next time.